Hello and welcome to African Brands, where we speak to captains and leaders of indigenous brands in Nigeria, with special focus to the documentary report in the renewable energy and housing sector. With nearly 1 million solar energy systems installed on residential rooftops across the country, buying or selling a solar home is important in Nigeria. Kudos to the housing sector, kudos to the players in the energy sector. I'm Adeze Jengi. Stay tuned.
Está en el banquillo esperando su oportunidad este joven delantero. Mucha calidad, 18 años, interesante. Y Manolovic, también guardameta suplente ante las molestias de Mi Martínez. Ha comenzado en el que quiere sorprender y ha conseguido. Arzán se queda solo de marcar.
Hello, Bala? Yes, turn on the generator immediately. What? The gen is bad?
Asteven.
With the varieties of Asteven solar power products, you have a total solution to the challenges of power. Reading lights, smart plug and play ranging from 20 watts to 5 kilowatts, cooling system in your homes and offices. It doesn't matter if you live in a one-room face your apartment or in a mansion. Asteven solar lights champions clean light and electricity into every home in Africa. Payment is no problem. They have a flexible payment plan. Asteven solar products are not only the best, they are also far cheaper than the ordinary solar products in the market.
Oh, this is my 20 kVA generator. Huh? This is my 20 kVA. I was just joking. Bala, turn on the Asteven solar system.
Asteven, light up your world.
Dr. Sonny Apoibo, President, CEO, Asteven Group of Companies.
Asteven Group is a leading supplier of green technology and services. Active in the field of clean energy solution, our business sector ranges from residential, commercial, and industrial solar applications. The group also assists in solving the problem of energy poverty by tackling the issue of non-availability of reliable and sustainable power supply, quality, reliable standard solar power pumps, solar electricity, engineering design, installation techniques, green energy finance, empowerment program, and maintenance. Asteven Group of Companies is the parent company of all AS companies, and with roughly 8 subsidiaries around West, Central, and East Africa, including sales and service partners. Asteven Group, AS Solar Manufacturing and Sales Network, covers Germany, China, Nigeria, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, Rwanda, and Kenya, with ongoing expansion in Uganda, DRC, and Burkina Faso. Visit our website or call our service hotline. Asteven Group of Companies, your partner for renewable energy projects in Africa.
Asteven Group of Company is an indigenous company with experts of various sectors who came together and decided to have a need to create access to energy in Nigeria, especially in Africa. It was born from passion of being in the industry for many years, being in the sector for many years in developed countries, especially Germany, where I had part of my residence also there. Passion came in that coming to Africa, especially Nigeria, when they sent me to Mali to go and work, where in fact I said no, I have tried, let me do something in my country. So that is how the passion came up in setting up a Asteven Group of Company. To create access to clean energy for all in Africa. When I designed Asteven, international company, where we do the complete engineering and EPC, we sat down together and said, we need in our group access to funding for people to have a clean energy system. And we came up with green energy finance. So the green energy finance gives our clients access to have cheap and flexible payment terms to source for our product, our technology. We build an academy, and to God be the glory, today we have one of the biggest academy in Africa. And we are one of the certification center for ECRID, ECOWAS Renewable Energy Center. One of their certification center for Nigeria is here. I've traveled in most African countries to visit other renewable energy sectors or academy. I found that we have one of the biggest. And that is the grace today our subsidiaries increased. We have the Asdria Academy. Then we moved from there, we came to how do we assist those people who do not have money? I came up with Aiteo Green Foundation, where we have a stitch tag, Operation Kick Out Kerosene, and one Nigerian child, one solar light. It's one of our best products right now. It's still read with kerosene and candle. Can you imagine that? And how much does it cost? Maybe just 1,500 or 2,000 naira. In your village, children dies and have epidemic issues with their eyes because they use kerosene and lantern to read. Is that not pathetic? Let's be sincere. It is. And we launched a campaign, and we have been distributing solar reading lights in a lot of villages in all the six geopolitical zones. And now that I'm the president of the Council for Renewable Energy in Nigeria, one of my biggest achievements I told them I would do this year is launching a campaign of 6,000 solar reading lights we are going to distribute free in all the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. Our children should not be reading with candle and kerosene again. Not in Nigeria, the giant of Africa. If that is World Health report, if you sit on that kerosene, that chakabola lantern for 4 hours and you are reading, it's like you are smoking one packet of cigarette. And that kid will be reading, you see water coming out of the eyes. So that was why we came up with Aiteo Green Foundation, distributing solar reading lights as much as we can. And good enough, we need partners. We need advocacy from you people. We need people to know there is a lot to be done. Millions of children living without access to clean energy. So that is how we brought about 5 subsidiaries of Asteven Group. That is exactly what we are doing. We are not looking for money in Asteven. We don't want people to think that we're looking for money. We provide solutions. That is why all our product is tagged to a particular problem. The reading light is tagged to the kids. 20 watt is tagged to somebody who is in the village who does not have access to energy. Rather than buying kerosene, we'll give you 20 watt pay as you go. You pay as less than 1,000 or 1,500 every month. It's cheaper than buying candle. You have 3 reading lights system. The mobile phone gives her access to call you. My daughter, how are you doing? And you can also call your mom, have you taken your drugs? That is a problem we are solving. Right? So all our products has a solution to a problem. So those are our products and our services. Renewable energy is very important. It is because it's an energy that replenishes itself automatically, where you don't need to go and service it. You don't need to wonder, can you get energy tomorrow? That is why it is renewable. It's replenishing itself every day. And when we talk about Africa today, it's the quickest and smartest, cheapest source of energy to any common man in Africa. That is why renewable energy is very important in African countries, very developing countries, where we have abundant sunlight. Let's be sincere, we don't lack energy. The energy is there. We just need to tap on it. That's it. Without renewable energy or without alternative energy, I don't think we will get to where we want to get to. Because without energy, Nigeria cannot develop. So that is what I feel. The alternative source of energy should be well recognized. And I'm happy that some of the banks today are coming to understand that without energy, the economy is not going to grow. Some of the biggest challenge they have is that they give a loan to somebody to do business, but they didn't consider the energy. So at the end of the day, the person could not pay back the loan because he has spent almost 50% of his loan to buy energy. He had to buy a generator, he had to buy diesel, he had to fuel the diesel, he had to make sure he maintains the generator regularly. So all the profit is going there. So the money he used to pay back the loan, he doesn't have it. So there's a huge problem, I think, with the entrance of some of the big banks now, and with the entrance of most of our associations like Rean, Council for Renewable Energy. We are doing a lot of advocacy on that, and I know that Rean, my counterpart, President Shegu, my good friend, they are also working on that seriously. Very soon, you will hear a lot of how we can create this awareness. We are already growing fast. Most people say Asteven again. The issue is that we need to come together as a team. Asteven cannot do it alone. With the way we are growing today, we need a lot of partners. And I know in the next 5 years, we'll be globally. We're already having partnership and offices in some of the African countries, about 5 African countries. And I know that in 5 years to come, Asteven will be one of the biggest players with a lot of partners, teamwork to make it work. We are not just where we are because it is by our power. It is by the teamwork. You contributed. You have contributed. Various private sectors have contributed. The market woman has contributed. And we'll continue doing what we know doing best, providing solutions to energy problems in Africa.
Adebola Anofi, MD, CEO, White Consult Technology Limited. Consult Technology Limited is a computer consultancy firm based in Lagos that specializes on providing services in renewable energy, inverter and solar, security surveillance, IT solutions, training and procurement.
White Consult Technology Limited actually started off as an IT firm, and along the line we saw the need to diversify into energy. Considering the epileptic power supply that has crippled our nation, it has actually been a disastrous situation when you look at how far Nigeria has invested into the power sector and there's still no uninterruptible power supply after about 16 years or thereabout. Now the need for White Consult to go into energy was because we saw a vacuum in the power sector, which we strongly believe that the transmission and the distribution company cannot cover the millions of Nigerians at the moment. Yeah, our vision is to complement the power provided by the transmission companies and use the energy sector to eradicate the use of generator and the dependence on generator as an alternative for power. Our mission is to provide 256 homes yearly with alternative power solution using renewable energy as our source of power generation. Now the need for White Consult to go into energy was because we saw a vacuum in the power sector, which transmission and the distribution company cannot cover the millions of Nigerians at the moment. White Consult Technology Limited actually had various options in terms of energy. We had the option of looking at something small to just light up probably a fan and then to charge phone. But we felt people want more from life, and light is life. So why should we limit them to just charging phone and just being able to power fan? We had to now go a further step by creating different kind of packages for different homes, different users and different purposes. At White Consult, we focused majorly on domestic users, that is homes, individual homes, because we believe that the country thrives more from the home. If the home is not at peace, if the home is not settled by the absence of power supply, you can imagine a man that goes to work in the morning. Using Lagos as an instance, if a man goes to work in the morning, he returns back late at night and then there's no power. He has to rush out to get generator or rush out to get fuel or something like that. But with renewable energy, which we have decided to focus on homes, with this inverter solution, you find that all you need to just do is worry less, because you are assured of an uninterrupted power supply all through the night and in the early hours of the day when you're stepping out for your daily activities. We have the inverter pay sponsor package, which you can see from our flyers. We have the instrumental, which is also an instrumental payment plan. We have the discount promo sales, which we schedule for quarterly in a year, just in a bid to make people key more into the renewable energy sector. And so far so good. In the last 3 years which we've been doing this, it has really been a progressive growth. The numbers has increased both for the installment payment plan. The numbers has increased both for the quarterly discount sales, and this has given more people to key into renewable energy and put to rest their generator sets. One thing that has crippled the growth of renewable energy, it's very unfortunate that the sector is being domiciled by businessmen who have capital but are not professionals. They have now used this as a means of generating ridiculous profits. And what White Consult Technology Limited has decided to look at is a way to make our products affordable to the end users. So let me put this in. At the moment, White Consult Technology Limited has bagged about 3 different awards in our strive of empowering 256 homes yearly with alternative power supply.
Mimi, I don't dey watch you. Anytime NEPA carry their light, you dey always get lights when they go off. Haba, na light from heaven you dey use. Ever since I heard of White Consult Tech, all I've been enjoying is uninterrupted power supply with the use of their inverter systems. White Consult Tech focuses on inverter systems installation and are always there to maintain it for you. Is it the 2.4 kVA inverter with 2 units of 200 AH batteries, which is the family size inverter, or any one of your choice? Just go to White Consult Tech. It is not just that too. Their inverter systems are durable, affordable, and efficient, and they have this inverter pay small plan, whereby you can pay in installment for your inverter systems. See, if you want to know more, just visit White Consult Tech at number 6 Akile Street, NNPC Junction, Ejigbo, Lagos State, or call 0813-753-9988. You can also check them out on Instagram at White Consult Tech.
Sygnite Power Energy Solutions Limited is an engineering, procurement and support service company based in Nigeria. They provide the best services in manufacturing, civil engineering, electrical installation, procurement and backup power solutions.
It was founded in 2016, so we do a lot of backup power solutions, and one of those business units is renewable power. So we do hybrid renewable energy installations, so solar panel, inverters and batteries. Vision for Sygnite Power and Energy Solution is to become the leading African business that demonstrates the capacity to be a global player in the power and energy sector. So our mission is to improve the narrative of how power and energy solutions are implemented by providing innovative, efficient, and quality power solutions across the global standards, right? So far, we've been in operation for about 2 years, and we've achieved a lot, right, within that short period of time. We've installed renewable power across different cities across Nigeria. We started off as a backup power solution, so we did a lot of power generation using equipment that still use fossil fuel. But we are now gradually shifting into renewables, so we are putting a lot of effort into training our team, partnering with the right OEMs to ensure we have the best renewable power products in Africa. We have 4 main business units, right? So we have the electrical business unit, which renewable product sits under. We have civil, we have a procurement business unit, and we also do a lot of projects, which is mainly handled by our business development team. for our renewable energy product, we've actually spent a lot of resources in ensuring that both through print media, social media, we have a full social media team to create awareness of the efficiency and effectiveness, the pricing of our product. We also have a summit coming up that we are organizing with one of our OEMs, growers, that's coming up on the 24th of February in Landmark Center. I think if anyone is available, they can join us there. So we spend a lot to try to get information out on how our products can create a lot of savings, right, for people in the market. Right? So and I think that's what the misconception a lot of people have, right? So a lot of people, the first impression they have about renewable solar power is it's quite expensive, right? But if you look at the overall cost, right, of running, whether utility or backup power like generators, if you look at the overall cost versus the solar hybrid solar systems installation, you realize it's actually cheaper in the short term, even as early as a year, right, that the solar systems are going to pay for themselves. So our systems are quite affordable. All right, so if you are just a fresh graduate that just got your first job, we have products that will fit into your category, to large corporations that are trying to reduce the amount of power they consume or the amount they pay for power within the organization. So we have from small scale product to large scale product. So we have a product for everyone essentially. For us at Sygnite, we pay a lot of focus on our team, right? So we do a lot of team effectiveness activities. We want to make sure we develop the best team, right? One of our values is we don't compromise quality, and our mission is we want to be able to compete on a global scale. Right, and in order to be able to do that, we need the right people, right, to take us to that level. So we do we focus significantly on our team, and that's we've seen the result over the past 2 years, right? Because our team has been able to get our clients and customers to have a very good experience, and as a result, they want to keep coming back to us, right? So one thing we do differently here at Sygnite is put a lot of focus on the team. Right? So if you look at the market now, there's a lot of players into renewable power and energy, right? And when we wanted to go into this business, right, we looked at ourselves, right, and we said we wanted to be different. How can we be different, right? So, uncompromising quality, ensuring our customers have the best customer experience, and ensuring we develop our team, right? So I think with those values, right, we've been able to separate ourselves, right, from the market. Right, and I think it's a really big market, and I don't really see the other players as competition. I think we complement each other. I think we all have the similar goals to ensuring that the entire country has access to clean power, and I'm really looking forward to partnering or working with other players in the market to achieve those strides. We learned very early on, so we have an enterprise management system. So our business is really almost automated, right? So we have a full-grown ERP system to manage all our orders, from quote receipts from clients to processing those orders internally, to making requests from our suppliers, and even executing orders, right? So we work essentially automated, right? So, and I think this is also going to help us, our vision, right, to hit the global scale, right? So, with technology and with the right people, I think we can really get to where we need to be.
Get to know the future. The future is Aiteo.
On this note, we've come to an end of another incisive episode. Do join us again, same time and same station next week. You can also send us an email via info@africansbrands.com. Thank you.